What do you get when you combine lush rainforests, rugged coastlines, and towering mountains all in one place? A landscape nothing short of enchanted. You get Olympic National Park, one of the most diverse and jaw-dropping landscapes in America. And today, we're taking you deep into its wild heart. Welcome to Episode 8 of our Heading West series. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so we can stay in touch on all our adventures. Washington has revealed its treasures at every turn, but it felt like the grand finale was waiting here. Our journey through Olympic began in Sequim before making our way west to the quiet charm of Forks. In the late 1700s, explorers named these peaks Olympic, after the home of the gods. By the 1900s, logging threatened the forests until Theodore and Franklin Roosevelt stepped in to protect them. In 1938, it became our nation's 26th park, a place where in one day, you can wander from glacier-capped peaks through mossy rainforests to a wild Pacific shore.
All right, good morning from Sequim, not Sequim, Sequim, Washington. So we are just outside Olympic National Park this morning, and we have got a fun day of hiking and exploring in Olympic National Park. So what do we got up? What's first?
It's mostly just Hurricane Hill area today. So Hurricane Hill, Visitor Center, High Ridge Trail. That'll be about it. I bet everyone will be done.
Awesome. So we've got about an hour and 5-minute drive to hit the Visitor Center. Got to get our stamps this morning, or by then it'll be this afternoon. So glad to have you guys on the journey. So let's go.
On our way to Hurricane Hill, we stopped by the Visitor Center to grab maps, get our stamps, and kept our tradition alive with the must-have photo by the sign. Want to see exactly how we planned our time in the park? Download our free Olympic National Park itinerary at ronanddeborah.com/plan and take the guesswork out of your next adventure. We stopped for lunch before beginning the hike, sharing the views with a few curious black-tailed deer who didn't seem the least bit shy.
Thank you for the wonderful dining experience today, Mrs. Gibson.
I didn't used to stop putting crackers and birds.
It was very good.
Amanda?
Or the government birds get
They love you.
All right, everyone grab something. Hurricane Hill was unforgettable, and not just for those endless blue views. It was 82 degrees with a steady climb for 1.5 miles. Let's just say we Flatlanders were still working on our elevation lungs and hiking legs. So yes, there were lots of water breaks.
This life, it happens fast. I'll enjoy the time in this hourglass. Yes, I will, oh yes, I will. Yeah, I've looked and what I see, it's not what you think, it's what you're gonna be. 'Cause this world we're walking through, it'll dig you out or it'll bury you. Yes, it will. So
Hurricane Hill via Hurricane Ridge. Thank you. That's very helpful. Look at these views up here. It is. I mean, I don't think they'd be able to see it on the camera. Absolutely beautiful up here. What do we think? Would we encourage people to check that one out?
When it's like 20 degrees cooler. It's
20
hot.
degrees?
Yeah.
What are we at?
20 degrees.
We're at 82 degrees.
I'd say definitely do it in the morning.
Agreed. Like get up at 5 a.m.
Get up, butt crack early, and come
Yeah.
do it.
I mean, watch the sunrise. Oh my gosh, I would actually die.
Yeah, it would be beautiful up there.
It took us
Islands an hour just to get up.
to get up.
The Flatlanders. Flatlander page right there. But would still encourage you to do it. It is a paved trail. So,
Most of it. There's a little strip that's not big.
yeah, just a little bit. But even that, it's pretty smooth gravel. Nothing crazy.
You can make it in your trucks.
The big thing is elevation. There's some decent elevation here. I'll put the details below. But anyway, absolutely beautiful up here. Alright, so to give a little perspective here, we are up on the trail and we are parked. Let's see if I get my finger here. We are parked right there. And that is about 1.5 miles away. So, pretty decent elevation over here. What do we think, Kate? You didn't like it, but you made it. You didn't think you were gonna make it. Can't hear you. What do you think, Kate? The rocks are comfortable? Don't worry about the snake right there.
He said that there are tarantulas in the rocks and all sorts of stuff. Actually, I asked him.
You ask us, Mom.
Good night.
Look at that beautiful lady down there. Alright, what do we think of that one?
That was a lot. I feel like, I'm not sure if it was me having to deal with myself or deal with myself and the kids, but it felt like a lot of mental energy.
That was a good one. But they made it.
They did make it.
The Iowa Flatlanders made it.
Did the Hurricane Hill.
So you know that couple that was walking up
Yeah,
and they made the Iowa comment?
yeah.
So they were walking back from the top, talking in German. I don't think they understood a word I said.
Oh, that's hysterical.
But they were very courteous. They smiled and laughed like dumb Americans.
They don't know when you don't speak Dutch.
But it's beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful.
On our way around the peninsula from Squim to Forks, we couldn't resist pulling off at Lake Crescent to take in some gorgeous views
Is it chilly?
and burn off a little energy.
You are my favorite place to go. You're at the end of my favorite road. Above the rest, you're the best I know. You are my favorite shade of rose. A flower bed on my favorite stones. I love the ground where your roots have grown.
All right, show us the dance. Show us the dance, yes.
My way or your way?
Your way, the right way.
That's way.
What was that? That's like skiing.
It was like. You're just like this.
Y'all making fun.
And then
All right, what do we
whatever
have?
this dance is.
What do we have for dinner tonight, Mrs. Gibson? Turkey burgers.
Turkey burgers. Yep.
Yum. And early showers. Bedtime. And tomorrow we are going to.
Hey, we're in for it.
Oh.
Yes, we are in Forks. Welcome. Yes, we're gonna hit up a rainforest and some ocean tomorrow. Today we have got a fun day. I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking forward to today for a little while. So we are going to, this morning, to Rialto Beach. So you gotta play the tides when the ocean is involved. So we are heading to Rialto Beach. We'll be there this morning. Be there for low tide so we can go have some fun exploring the tide pools. And then we will be off to Hoh Rainforest. We're gonna do a shorter hike, explore the visitor center, and call it a day, but it's gonna be a great day. So glad to have you guys along with us. If you have any questions, feel free, drop them in the comments below. Anything else?
Like never subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell
Hit
right
the
next
bell
to
so you can get notifications whenever we drop a new video.
Yeah.
There we go. That was unprompted. I didn't even tell them to do that. So, but do those things. That's great advice. All right, let's do it.
Rialto Beach felt like the park's grand unveiling. The moment we stepped onto the black pebbled shore, it was as if Olympic pulled us in deeper to its untamed beauty. The crashing waves, the mist curling through the air, and the sea stacks rising like giants from the surf. Driftwood bridges stretched gracefully along the landscape, as if meticulously placed there by an artist's hand.
Angels sit before your throne to make your glory known. King of kings above the skies, you ride the wings of wind, the stars display your fingerprints.
As we hiked to Hole in the Wall, we climbed rock formations and found tide pools full of vibrant starfish and anemones. We were mesmerized with the chaotic beauty before us, and our only response could be pure awe for the creative work of our God.
You're holy, holy Lord, God Almighty. You're brilliant, you're infinite, above the galaxy. Your majesty, you bled for me. You set this captive free. King of kings above the skies, you ride the wings of wind, the stars.
Make sure to check NOAA tide charts when planning your trip to Rialto Beach. Low tide is when the magic and the tide pools appear.
Upon your throne, you're holy, holy Lord, God Almighty. You're holy, holy Lord, God Almighty. Holy, holy Lord, God Almighty. You're holy, holy Lord, God Almighty. Riding on the wings of the wind, come again in the clouds, in the blink of an eye. Riding on the wings of the wind, come again in the clouds, in the blink of an
All right, how far we got? Mile and a half.
King of kings above the skies, you ride the wings of wind, the
Rainforest had us fascinated from the start, especially with the Hall of Mosses Trail and an unforgettable ranger talk. If you really want to make the most of your national park visit, make time for a ranger talk or two. They're packed with fascinating facts and insights.
So we are currently waiting to get into the Hoh Rainforest. There are some impatient people, so we're moving on up pretty quickly, which is quite nice. Shout out to the impatient. Yes.
Daddy Warbucks, that's you.
Oh yes, there we go. Grandpa Melville.
He's so mean. He interrupts everyone all the time. No, we like him.
So one of the things they do here at Olympic National Park is when the park gets full, they do metered traffic. So when a car leaves, another car gets in. So we are very grateful. You're about to see 3 cars go by and 3 cars will go in. So we're moving up here pretty quickly. All right, Kate.
Yes.
This is gonna go on YouTube for everyone to see. So you can be as crazy as you want, and that's what they're gonna think you are. Okay, so what was your favorite part of Rialto Beach?
Oh, when me and Audrey both fell.
That was your favorite
That
part?
was so funny. And
Starfish. All right, Audrey.
Probably touching the starfish. That was pretty fun.
Touching the starfish, what did it feel like?
Like spiky. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know.
Was it slimy?
Some of it, and then some of it was like really hard.
Like a bone? Huh, cool. All right, what was your favorite part, Olivia?
My favorite part was the waves, and like they were really big. I've never seen big waves because Florida waves are like exhaust waves compared to the ones here. So that was my favorite part.
That was pretty cool, seeing the spray come up off the rocks and the big waves.
I almost got sprayed once, but I narrowly avoided it.
Narrowly avoided.
when we were seeing the starfish, it was down on like one of these flat rocks, and then when one of the the waves came in, it like splashed us.
You got a little spray?
Yep, but we got to touch the starfish. So.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Gibson, what was your favorite part of Rialto Beach?
I guess it's just so different than a normal sunny beach. It was all overcast and
It was amazing.
yeah, like all the big rock formations, the sea stacks, and climbing on the rocks and the pebbles on the beach. It was just really cool. It was very, very different than the sandy beach.
Okay, so here's the question. White sandy beaches of South Florida or pebbly, kind of black sandy beaches, rocky beaches of the Pacific Northwest?
Why choose?
Why choose? You don't have to choose, right? That's right. But if you had to choose, what would you choose?
Why choose? You don't have to choose. We don't live at either place.
I know.
We can visit both places.
That's right.
And her shirt does say
She would choose the white sandy beaches. Yes.
But I
That's
see a
good.
lot
There's
of
nothing wrong with that
beauty
answer.
in the other.
You afraid that YouTube hate's gonna come after you because you have an opinion?
I really liked today's. I'm excited to go back tomorrow, and I would love to live closer. But I still like the hot sandy beaches too.
Yes, they're both awesome.
It's your channel.
You? Should we even ask?
Oh, hold on. That was amazing. Like seeing these massive rocks sticking out of the ocean and the mist coming up, the pelicans flying around. Over here there's a forest. It is an amazing, magical place. I could sit on that beach all day long. Maybe a bucket list item. There was a couple that had set up a tent. I think you have to get a permit, but then you can go and camp down on certain parts of the beach. And it was, yeah, I can't imagine. The sound of the waves all night, seeing the sunset out there, it'd be gorgeous. So anyway, loved it. I agree. Florida beaches are beautiful. Oh man, Pacific Northwest beaches.
They're gooder.
They're they're gooder. There you go. Hey, how are you? Awesome, doing well. Is that your head? Girl knocks herself out while stamping book.
You ever bought one of those hanging plants, the flowering plants where they come in the big moss bowls? Well, that's a huge business in the Northwest. It's about a $350 million a year business. And when they do that, they just peel the bark or the moss off the sides of trees. They don't do that in a national park, but outside. And,
What does it feel like?
It feels so interesting.
But like what?
It feels like moist. And it feels like fuzzy.
We wrapped up our adventure with a perfect trio of stops: Ruby Beach, beach number 4, and the Tree of Life. They're all just a stone's throw from each other, and they made for an unforgettable ending to our time in a favorite new place. If you've been to Olympic, what was your favorite spot?
All right, our last day here at Olympic National Park. And we are starting off the day right at Ruby Beach. So we're gonna go do some tide pooling. Yesterday was amazing. The things we got to see, starfish. I'm not even gonna attempt to say some of the other things because I know I'll severely mispronounce. But anyway, we're gonna have a great time today, and we're thrilled to have you guys along the journey with us. We're just gonna hang out here most of the day. Then we like we like to do. We brought our lunch with us, so we'll do lunch here. We might go see Tree of Life, maybe another beach. So anyway, stay tuned.
The awful restroom scenario. Unclean pit toilet just left to its own.
So have you ever seen a clean pit toilet?
Yeah, where were we? Was it Rainier? No.
Really?
And I was like, oh, this is like not that, like, pit toilet, all pit toilets. Where were we? Remember it, like, wasn't that smelly? How Yellowstones were just, like, emitting fumes while you stood outside. Okay, went to Cascades and then Rainier. Must have been at Rainier.
Maybe we should start a pit toilet review.
They're all terrible. But at least it's a place where you can.
I was gonna say it beats the alternative.
I know where it was. It was the pass, Logan Pass at Glacier. Remember, and it was like all in a line.
Logan Pass.
Before we did the hidden.
Oh yeah,
lake.
so that was the grossest or the
No,
best?
that was about the best. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The ones that Audrey wouldn't.
She would not go near.
Yes.
Because you're just right
On
next
top
to
of each
everyone
other,
else.
no privacy.
There was a moment when the lights went out, when death had claimed its victory. The king of love had given up his life. The darkest day in history. There on a cross they made for sinners. For every curse his blood atoned.
Here
One
comes the
final
sun.
breath and it was finished. But not the end we could have known.
Watch, I'll be the one to
For
wipe
the
out.
earth began to shake, and the veil was torn. What sacrifice was made as the heavens roar? All hail King Jesus! All hail the Lord of heaven and earth! All hail King Jesus!
seeing here. So what are we seeing here?
Okay, you're seeing here that this log died, and then out of this log was like planted another tree. So this log right here, this guy becomes a nurse log, and that's why this tree brought out roots and went around it, and so it's actually sustaining the tree, and so it's going to decay. And after it decays, then you see a tree literally standing on stilt roots, and that's how you know that underneath it grew on a nurse log. And so it's all over the Olympic Peninsula because it's very common.
I don't know when it will be. I don't know you, and you don't know me. But every song I don't know when it will be.
What is that?
I don't know you,
Oh my
and you
goodness. Look at that thing.
don't know me. But every song, every line, they are yours and you are mine. And all I know is I would go anywhere, anywhere. All I know is I would go anywhere for you.
All right, we decided to make a quick stop to Beach 4, and oh my goodness, am I so glad we did.
When you felt
Absolutely gorgeous out here. And of course I forgot my sunglasses, but that's okay.
I will try
Amazing.
to not get lost,
Great place to go tide poling.
to meet you where
Absolutely beautiful.
paths cross. And all I know is I would go anywhere, anywhere. All I know is I would go anywhere for you.
That was cool.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Kind of makes Florida beaches look like a joke.
They each have their own beauty.
That's so cool.
I will run to you, I will run, I will run to you, I will run.
Let's rank the beaches. So if somebody were to come to Olympic National Park and they only had time to go to one beach,
We've done Rialto
one
Beach,
would
Ruby
you
Beach,
recommend?
and Beach 4.
The first one. That we did.
Rialto Beach.
so we went to Rialto Beach.
That one's
With
a
a
lot
hole
of
in the wall?
walking, but
Yep.
it's like
Yeah, that
really
was cool. Like it gave you everything Beach 4 and Ruby Beach gave.
So the second one was Beach 4. And then the third beach we went to was,
Okay, you have that backwards. The
Okay.
second one was Ruby Beach, and the third one was Beach 4.
Beach 4. There we go. Thank you. So how would we, if they could only go to one beach, what beach would we recommend?
I'd say Ruby Beach because it had everything that the both of the other beaches did. Definitely go at low tide and don't get swept away.
Good
And don't
advice.
swim.
Don't get swept away.
All right, Kate, what would you recommend? Your number one beach?
The first one.
Rialto.
Yeah, Rialto Beach.
Rialto
There's,
Beach.
Like, we saw starfish there. We saw sea anemones. Those things.
Sea anemones.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
We saw oysters, whatever they're called. And we saw. Did I just say starfish?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Olivia.
I would probably say, what's the first beach called? First beach called?
Rialto.
That one. I like that one the most because it had like all of the, like you could see lots of different stuff in the tide pools. Like Ruby Beach was a lot of just starfish. Not that I hate starfish, but there was a lot of starfish there. But there was also tons of starfish at the first beach too at Rialto.
Rialto.
I can't say it.
Ronaldo.
I can't say it to
Beach.
save my life.
Yes.
I like that one the best, but also Ruby Beach had the best lunch spot if you're bringing your lunch with you.
That's true.
So then I would pick that one if it were for the lunch spot.
Mm.
But if it were for busyness, I would pick Beach 4. Yeah, there's like,
So if they could only go to one, with all those factors, which one would you recommend?
I like them all.
She's
So
usually
hard.
more decisive.
Like Beach 4 was great because it wasn't busy, but it also didn't have tide pools, so I
So-
wouldn't go there.
Okay.
We also didn't go at low tide.
That's true.
So
We went at like high tide.
we went at
I would probably say, I can't say it.
Rialto.
Rialto Beach. All right, Deborah. You can only pick one beach. Look at the camera.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Gotta
trying
look at the
to-
people.
I'm trying to watch for your directions because that's my job usually.
We're directionally challenged.
I am directionally challenged.
I would say Ruby Beach because the view from the parking lot, like get there early and then get a spot and then you can see all the things that you would see at the other beaches, but it's not as crowded as Rialto Beach. There's not as much walking. It just feels more leisurely, but you still get like the sea stacks and
The death waves.
yeah, you still get all those things. So I'm gonna vote Ruby Beach if you can only do one.
Ruby Beach.
Dad, what would you do?
I am gonna vote Rialto Beach because Rialto Beach has the cool hole in the wall, bigger, multiple stacks. What do they call them? Haystacks?
Sea stacks.
Sea stacks. That makes way more sense.
He's from Iowa.
They're haystacks in Iowa. So yes, I would say Rialto Beach. But understand, to get to all the good stuff, well, actually there was one stop on the way there that wasn't too treacherous. But to get out to the hole in the wall, it is pretty treacherous. So you've got to make sure you're sure-footed, got good balance, good shoes for sure, and you'll be just fine. So Rialto Beach.
It's not what you've been, it's what you're gonna be. 'Cause this
case you're wondering, this is what it looks like when we get home, and everything just gets dumped on whatever surface they can find. Are we having troubles over here? How are we doing down there?
As we say goodbye to these majestic landscapes, we look forward to the stories yet to be written and the paths yet to be explored. If you're enjoying this journey with us, we'd be so grateful if you'd subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world, and we can't wait to share more adventures with you.
Thanks for joining us. If you would like to see additional content, such as our top travel resources and other free tools, be sure to join our free online community at ronanddeborah.com. I hope you've enjoyed today's adventure. Before we wrap things up, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Northwest Iowa Community College. NCC has been such a great fit for our homeschool family. They offer flexible learning options online, on campus, or a mix of both, so it's easy to make education work around your adventure. Our daughter Olivia is actually dual enrolled at NCC right now. She's earning both high school and college credits at the same time. It's been such a fantastic opportunity for her to get ahead while still homeschooling. If you're a homeschool family looking for a way to take that next step, NCC is a great option. Small class sizes, supportive instructors, and affordable tuition make it an easy choice. So, if you're ready to start your success story, check out nccbound.com/homeschool. A big thanks to NCC for making videos like this possible. Want to join our next adventure? Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. See you in the next video.
This